relay is not active. Must press the button. Oh,
gotta wait. Oh, there it goes.
Pressing the button. Button is pressed.
Jordan drove back to school last night, so she is in her apartment and gone for another 5 months, 4 months, however much the semester is.
I see sadness in your face.
It's bittersweet because there's part of me that's like, oh my god, thank God she's gone. But the other side is like, I miss her. She was like barely around this summer. She was always off doing something with somebody, so I didn't get to see her very much anyway.
Well, that sucks. Is that my future?
It is. If your kids have friends and want to do things with them.
Yeah, speaking of that, I found out my oldest daughter, they're spreading rumors about her, saying that she's trying to kill the guinea pig that we took. That's cool.
Well, they're good eating.
If you're in Ecuador,
delicious.
Yeah, they are. The other one is my Abby. She, I guess she couldn't find anybody to play with all week. So she'd play by herself, and then my son saw her and they started playing together. It's like, wow. You'd think for a Christian school it'd be better, but what you end up with is a bunch of rich snobs with entitled children.
Yep.
It's kind of
Hudsonville has a buddy bench. If you don't have anybody to play with, you go sit on the bench and then people come and play with you.
Like Ron's Gone Wrong, the bench of shame.
Exactly.
Is that what that is? Oh man, I would rather play alone. No thanks. I'm not doing that.
This is like elementary and middle school, so it's not. Middle school is where it ends.
So what I thought about doing is I thought about showing up at lunch one of these days when I can break away and just playing with Abby's class, like putting a game together and playing with them. Your dad's cool. Or, because, I mean, they're still young enough to think that I'm possibly cool. Caitlin, I probably can't do that. She's in 5th grade now, so... hi, Matt. I think for her, I would probably just have to bring the guinea pig to lunch. Like, here's your rumor. She just went to the vet. She's doing a lot better.
The guinea pig lives.
The guinea pig lives. And then I sneeze.
Hey kids, look. It's the shape of our economy.
The guinea pig shaped economy. It's sad seeing your kids go through that stuff.
It is. And you really want to come to their defense every time, but you really can't. You gotta let them fight their own battles.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. So kids are nasty. I don't get why kids are so nasty. I mean, adults can be nasty too, but at least they mask it or they hide it under employment.
Yeah, that doesn't necessarily go away because they're adults. It just changes a little bit. There's still cliques. There's still, all the stuff. It's just a different dynamic.
I did a demographic study on the school we're at because the classroom sizes are super tiny. Like Caitlin's got 15 people in her class total. Tommy's got 2 teachers and 17 people, and Abby has 18 people. So it's yeah, the guinea pig does live, yes. It's a really I don't know. It's the cliques are they're real. Like a lot of the families that go there had parents that started businesses in the area. So like Kyle Geenan, you see his name all over the real estate listings and stuff. He's in the parades and stuff. People like that. These kids have never, the parents as the children have never known need or want in anything. You can tell. They just have never suffered, never had to wonder where their next paycheck's coming from, never even had to wonder whether or not they should buy that Audi. It's always like, oh, I just have the money. It's so unrelatable to me. It's like so foreign to me. I feel like the redneck nerd or something. I don't know. I don't fit in. Heather was saying that. She's like, we don't fit in. I'm like, no, we do not.
It's when the new money millionaire tries to mingle with the old money millionaires.
Kinda. Yeah. I mean, they look at you like, who are you?
Like, what'd you do to get your money?
Oh, you're the cute little IT shop guy. Oh yeah. No, actually, I'm the investor who is attempting to survive an IT shop. One's going well, the other one not so much. But it's surviving. It's so weird because there's two other families that we know at the church that see the same thing, and the school. They're just like, yeah. So we looked at the Ottawa County schools. We looked at all what they have for DEI and gender diversity and inclusion and all that, and they all have it on their banner statement. Like, we include all this. Like I'm not calling a boy a girl. I'm just not doing it. So I feel stuck, man. I don't want my kids to grow up to be rich snobs, which I don't think they will, but I don't want them to be excluded either. So maybe public school is the way to get some of that. But then if I go there's a chance that they could think that, a human could potentially be a cat, or, maybe they're a cow or a duck, or a boy could be a chicken, I don't know.
Boy can be a chicken.
It's not really that extreme, but it's funny how neutral has, like, when you're supposed to be neutral, how that's shifted so far to the extreme that even normal things seem out of whack. Because at least where they're going to school now, like, my daughters have a chance to compete in sports and not be like destroyed by some tomboy that can't compete in men's sports. That's a whole, like, why are we even as a culture like going here? Even for me with my daughters, like, what? This was never a thing when I was a kid. Why are we even talking about this stuff? Like, aren't there bigger problems in the world to worry about? Like, give them their own category and be done with it.
I agree with that.
But yeah, it was sad.
Did you see that the CEO of Corwell's son was killed?
I did not.
Yeah. It was like a Polaris side-by-side accident. There's drinking involved.
He got drunk, got in the car, or somebody
else?
No,
he was the passenger.
Oh, no.
Yeah. It wasn't a car. It was one of the Polaris things, like the off-road things.
Oh.
Like the side-by-side off-road.
Yeah, those are kind of cool.
Yeah. But there's kid was driving and they rolled it, and the kid died. So the kid driving is now in jail waiting arraignment.
Wow. That's gotta be, I mean, that's awful all around. Aren't those things like roll cages? And
they are, yeah.
How do you...
He was going fast, and they might have hit something. I don't know. I didn't get the full story of how he died, but it was just the accident. And the kid just turned 18. So.
Wow, that sucks.
Never had any trouble before, but just murdered his friend. All because he was drinking and wasn't using good judgment.
At 18.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll see what happens. But yeah, Corwell Health president.
When was that?
Just recent. Last few days.
Man, I've been so busy I didn't even see that. I guess there's a Billy Strings concert over in Ionia. Mm-hmm. And they're redirecting traffic all around. So we kind of made the joke that, well, maybe they're doing the scenic tour so that they can see all of Ionia and then just not figure out how to get to the actual concert grounds. So the guy starts the concert and there's nobody there. Guys, hello? It's kind of like our stream, There's where is everybody?
Hello? Anybody there?
Matt, we are totally unprepared.
We don't know what we're going to talk about today.
I'm actually prepared. I got a bunch of stuff, but Brian, I made Brian really busy this week.
I was working.
Yeah, that's this actually is my fault for the most part. Super fun.
There we go. All right, I changed YouTube to be right.
We have 45 seconds left before we have to actually talk about things that are related to what we're supposed to be talking about.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I could just like cancel. I could say, hey, we're done with our stream. That's it. That's it. See you. Bye, everybody. We're done.
That's it. We're going private right now.
15 seconds left. That's it.
I gotta create the folder. I didn't even do that. Man.
All right. We live.
We are live. Another week. We are unprepared, uninformed. Okay, I'm unprepared. But
we got stocks. We got lots of stocks. We got stock in the stocks that we're going to put stock in and take stock of the stock. I'm done. Yeah, so this week you'll notice something different. We do not have a whole bunch of news articles to talk about. And that's totally Brian's fault because he's supposed to do all the research and figure everything out for me, so I don't have to do anything and come out here and just crack jokes and show everybody how wonderfully awesome we are. No, we're going to do something a little different today. Today we are going to actually look at some stocks that I think might be good opportunities. We're going to see which ones could be a good buy for this month. And the reason for that is if you look at our annualized rate of return here, it dipped below, this is excluding dividend checks. You throw in the 5% from dividends, we're actually at 25, but we dipped below 20%. Like I said, every time I get to 20, something happens. So we something happened. I'm 0.01% behind. That's Brian's fault. But we got, $60,000 as pure profit in the last 2 years. Yay.
I'll take the blame.
The peasants rejoiced. Yeah, Brian can take the blame for that one too. Here we are over 2 years. We got 231% up. And the stuff that we actually care about, at least I actually care about because I don't want to be fired, which, I worry about that every day. It's a pretty tragic. It's a tragic.
He really does.
It's kind of depressing, actually. Like, do you really think about this? Yes, I do.
He is a worrier.
Why? I don't know. Because I need to. Don't you have like hundreds of thousands of dollars in cash? Yeah. What are you worried about? Everything. So here we are. We're at $381 a month, just over that. That's coming in every single month. That's outside of the gains that you just saw. What we're looking for this month is going to be a value mismatch. So this one is going to be the market's beating it up. There's probably some legitimacy behind why the market's beating it up. And we want to find out how much of that's actually potentially true. Matt says, I thought for sure Brian would want to talk about how China has officially told their people not to interact with aliens. Should they make contact? I heard that. I almost thought about that. I was like, I gotta put this in chat. And I did not. I maybe I should. Maybe
do not interact with aliens. I actually didn't see that.
They weren't talking about aliens. They were just talking about Americans. They might say redneck.
Just we're the pseudonym.
Yeah. Hey, check out PayPal today. PayPal is becoming an opportunity again.
Yay.
They were up like 25%. I was worried, like, man, I think I missed this one. I missed another one. But no, they're. I hope they drop back down so that we can throw some more in there. That was one of the value mismatches we bought, I don't know, 3 months ago now? Something like that. Intel continues to not surprise me. So for everybody who held on to it, you are now down 180% from when I said to sell it.
Yeah, well.
Or you can just hold on to it and you'll probably just be just fine and I'll look stupid in about 6 months. So that's how that works too. Rumble, dang it, Rumble. I mean, yay, Rumble.
Well, it's good for Rumble, but we wanted to buy more. So we'll wait. It's
yeah.
down a little bit from when it like hit $10.
The problem is they keep actually doing what we told everybody they would do.
They keep growing and
They keep growing. Yeah.
almost making money.
Almost making money. So 3M is another one. I got to look at these guys a little bit more closely because the good news is that they've stagnated at 110% gain. But the bad news is they've stagnated. They've stagnated. I don't know how to say this right. They're stagnant.
They're stagnant.
They pay a qualified dividend, which is great. I just want to make sure that if they're going to stay put, that their cash flow, the relative to their dividend, is high. If it is, then we keep getting our profit sharing and life goes on its merry way. That's one of those companies that, roofing adhesives, roofing materials, those kinds of things. Like people aren't going to just, I don't need a roof. Really? Or masks, medical masks, things like that. You're not going to see demand for those things diminish. So the rest of the companies in this list, I want to sort it by cost basis because the numbers on the right, the gain loss percentages are silly. Campbell Soup has started to recover, which I'm annoyed by, but that's okay. That's good. We have stock.
Good for you, Campbell Soup.
Yeah. Good for you. How dare you make me make less money? But these guys, they were at negative 40 something. Now they're up to 32. So that's, I might want to jump into them. So there's a couple ones I want to look at. 3M is one later on. And then Campbell Soup and Nike in particular, both of these stocks as opportunities, not as like, oh no, should we sell? Typically, if you're tuning in, you don't know how we do this. The ones that are doing really well, we want to see justification as why they're doing really well. The ones that are not doing so good, assuming that they make company products that people have to have, those are the ones that we're trying to look at for opportunity. Because, like, sure, Nike has had a rough go. They have a woke problem, apparently, that they need to deal with PR.
It's getting better.
But they're not going anywhere. Like that's a massive company. Kimberly Clark, same example. Like if you really stop using toilet paper, you either have a bidet that's incredibly good, like a pressure washer, or I don't know what happened. I mean, seriously, what happens when we don't have toilet paper?
Or Johnson & Johnson and Procter & Gamble decided to get into it and making better toilet paper than they do.
Medicated wipes.
Yeah.
It gives you a tingly sensation.
And it's safe for the sewer system.
Can you imagine Charmin trying to do an advertisement for that? How would you advertise that? It's medicated to help your itchy nose. Thanks, Mom.
You're not supposed to use toilet paper for your nose, man. You're on the wrong end.
That's exactly my point. That's exactly right. Like, what? They got to show it on the other. Anyways. So Comcast is still on our list. They are still like making money and they still haven't gone anywhere. So if you're looking at them, our cost basis for these guys, let me sort it by that. It's still pretty high. They're not the top, but they're pretty close. So we can't. In this portfolio, we'll talk about making sure if you got a financial advisor, you talk to them, but they'll talk to you about diversification, why that matters. For us, in this case, they're pretty high in the list. We don't want to overweight them. The ones that are not overweight, Intel used to be. We used to have a lot of stock in Intel. We took some profit. I took some profit. Brian forced me not to buy something with it.
Well, you bought something. You bought stock with it. You didn't buy a projector or some stupid crap that you don't need.
I did. I actually bought a projector.
Not with Intel.
I did. I bought a tractor too.
Not with the dividend dudes Intel.
Oh yeah, well, that's how I got away with it.
Yep.
So
Spartacus, welcome.
Oh, he's welcome back, Spartacus. We got Fastenal is another one. So there's a couple here that are doing pretty good that are under $4,000. I want to look at very closely. Kimberly Clark, unlike honest folks, we will happily put up with your shit.
They will.
Actually, it should be clean up your, that's We don't gripe when you wipe.
Stick to IT.
Come on. That's a good one. I like that one. It might be the only good one I have all day, but that's a good one. I like that one.
All right.
So here's the ones I got. These are the ones that I want to look at today. Brian's going to have to put on his sexy Barry Manilow voice today because he said he wasn't prepared. So I'm going to make him prepared by being unprepared to prepare for the whatever this is. But so we got ADP, we got Flow, because we're talking about Kimberly Clark. You want to make sure you never mind. You got OLN, Pool, TTD, because we're the dividend dudes. This is TTD, whatever. It's TTD. And then we've got FISV. What's wrong with that? And we got pizza because I'm hungry.
Pizza.
Papa John's.
Oh,
they
Papa
made
John's.
the list. They made the list this week. Kind of impressed by that. We got
Except
FT
Papa
Travel.
John isn't in charge of his own company anymore.
I guess not. He's Godfather John now.
he got me too'd.
So we've got CCI, ZTS, Honeywell is in here too. Accenture's in here as well. They came up. Let me go over there to them. I got to click buttons here. ACN. I think this is Accenture. Yeah. Yep.
Zits.
It's Ireland. Accenture from Ireland. So if you live in Ireland, probably shouldn't say this, but they're not going to pay you in potatoes. No, I don't know. It's I don't know why this is the Class A shares that came up on the list. That Accenture's got a couple different symbols, but that's the one that made the list.
Spartacus bought more MZTI Monday.
I think I know who they are.
It's Marzetti.
Maserati. Don't buy those cars. At least not till they fix the liability or reliability.
It's Marzetti, not Maserati.
I got T-Mobile in here too, so we're gonna look at them. CHTR is another one. Gonna take a look at these guys. That's Charter. Why? Because we have Comcast. Why not? Let's take a look. Let's see what they got. Some of these companies, like I said, I can't tell you how to invest. These are the ones that we're looking for our portfolio. If you're just tuning in, rewind. We show you the returns. We show you the numbers. But for now, so Spartacus, you bought this one, huh?
Food. They make food.
Ooh, you're getting better at the finding the big L's. It's like me in high school with dates. What was it you called it? The bench of shame for my daughters? That's horrible. Actually, I'm the one that said that.
Matt's still hovering over the button on XYL.
Are you? Yeah. But the problem with the big ones like that is they don't move like 500% overnight.
Right.
And that's okay. I mean, that's okay. You don't need that if you're going to get these kinds of returns that we've been getting long term, because I don't know, I like sleeping at night. I have enough things that I worry about. I don't need to keep worrying about this stuff. So, okay, I'll take a look at this one. Why not? What do you think? Dividends. Okay, let's start with them because we're the dividend dudes. We like dividends. They've got nice, steady incline. They got all the dividends, the best dividends. Nobody does dividends like these guys do dividends.
788.
So what kind of food products do they make, do you think?
It says
Goodyear numbers here. We got payout ratio is pretty low, coverage ratio is pretty high. Let's get Brian's sexy voice out here. What do you think?
Yeah, I'll look it up.
No, right here. Got it. I got you, man.
I got it on mine.
Fine. I'll just like
that way I don't have to make you like scroll all around and mess me up.
Exactly. Oh. Hey, do you think the younger generation knows who Vanna White is? She's
still on the Wheel of Fortune, so yeah.
They do?
She's still there.
All right.
Still looks good. She's like 80. I don't know. She still looks good.
No, that's just you getting older, Brian.
I don't know how old she is. Maybe she's 60s.
So the signs that you're getting older is when you stop looking at the daughters, you start looking at the mothers, go,
The grandmas.
She looks all right. Was that the
You look
Angry
pretty
Birds, the eagle?
pretty fine for a grandma. The Marzetti Company engages in manufacturing and marketing of specialty foods products for the retail and food service channels in the United States. It operates in two segments, retail and food service. The retail segment offers frozen garlic bread under the New York brand. That's kind of specific. Under the New
Only
York
garlic?
Bakery brand. Only frozen garlic bread. Frozen Park House style yeast and dinner rolls under the Sister
All right,
Schubert's
hold on a minute.
brand.
Hold on a minute. So I just want to see how big they are. Oh, they're small caps, so they're 3 billion. So, but that's still a lot of garlic bread. $3 billion of garlic bread. All right. Okay, keep going. Sorry.
And yeast and dinner rolls. And salad dressings under Marzetti, Cardini's, Marzetti Simply, and Gerard's brand. Vegetable and fruit dips under the Marzetti brand. Japanese barbecue sauces and dips under the Bakken's brand. And croutons and toppings under the New York Bakery, Chatham Village, and Marzetti brands. It's food. Yeah, it's just food services. Sauces, salad dressing, frozen breads, cheese, rolls, and frozen pasta.
Let's go to their website. See what they got.
Founded in 1896 and is based in Westerville, Ohio.
Somebody really likes their garlic bread. At Newsweek, they say they're the most trustworthy company in America. You take their garlic
pasta.
bread away, man. Don't do that. Let's see what they got. Investors. Do we want? No,
Except
we don't want.
Logan's has the best dinner rolls, the buns.
So, New York Bakery. I don't know why I didn't connect those dots. I see these in the grocery stores. I didn't. For whatever reason, I wasn't there. I was somewhere else. Gotta go back. Gotta hit the back button.
You were lost in the golden voice.
I was. It was a great golden voice. I've never seen a salad look that good, even at a restaurant. If I did, it was super expensive. So they have, it really is dressings and sauces, bread and rolls, frozen pastas. You know what these guys would actually benefit from, I think, is the hydroponic and vertical farming industry. Because a lot of those, they ship, you get your lettuce and stuff and they ship it, which I guess drones are taking over now. So that kind of defeats the purpose. But they don't have to ship it halfway across the country to get your food. You can have your salad dressing and eat it too locally. Like it could be locally sourced from the same building.
We don't make the salads you eat. We make the salads you eat better.
Yeah, don't quit your day job. That's like what you told me just a few minutes ago.
That's an actual...
Is it really?
I didn't make that up. That's an actual slogan, man.
So
is it real or is it Memorex?
Brian's the talking billboard over there. Catherine Kitchen, Inmate, Chatham Village, Chatham. I don't know. Whatever these guys are.
Chatham.
Cardini. Yep.
Sister Schubert.
These are too many big words.
Sister Schubert, you're the one. Little Night Ranger.
I can't do the big words. Marzetti frozen pasta. Okay, yeah. So I've seen these guys before. Spartacus, you found a pretty good established brand. They're a tiny company though. That's a little risky. Let's see what else they got. They make noodles. They make a lot of noodles.
Yep, you got to have your noodles.
I actually think we have some of this in our fridge. Our pantry, not our fridge. Yeah, okay. All right, let's go take a look at the Market Edge isn't really that thrilled about them, so that's
they
not
don't
a
care.
bad thing. Earnings per share, so we wanted above 4, and they are. Trailing 12 months. What about their margin? Look at their fundamentals and go in here and look at those. That's about
9.
Yeah, that's
Almost
pretty
10.
that's pretty
10%.
close.
Yeah.
Food industry is really highly regulated, and pricing is like crazy competitive. So even for a small company like this, that's pretty good. Return on equity is really good too for these guys. So if they invest the money into something, they get their money back.
Schwab's got him at a D rating.
Why?
Sentiment grade.
Oh, I don't think people can see this. I got the thing pulled up, but I don't think it's going to show them that.
What thing?
Oh, I got the Acrobat report. I tried clicking on this, but I will summarize the report. So the sentiment, the reason why it's like that is their sentiment grade is a negative. Stability grade is neutral. Valuation grade is positive. That's a good time to jump in when everybody else is running out of the building. Okay. That's another positive thing. Let's go to the super exciting numbers because everybody likes the numbers. I like the numbers.
And keep in mind, we are looking at this for our portfolio.
Yes, we are. Okay. Okay. Yep. Yep. That looks good. Okay. That's actually that's not that good. What about this number? That number looks good. I should point at that number too, and then tell people what that one means. They have more shares common stock than they did before. They have some dilution going on. That shows up in the right here. See? I point at the screen, but you can't see what I'm pointing at. I have to highlight it. I would want to know why. If it's expansion, that's fine. If that was me. Total revenue. Ooh, that's a good thing. Operating expenses not up by as much. That's pretty good. Operating income has doubled. Doubled.
Look at that.
So dilution of shares is not as a big deal because of this. That's pretty good. Net income is also more than doubled. So these are pretty good. I guess more people want salad. Eat your heart out, McDonald's.
Spartacus, hold your horses. We're still looking at MZTI.
What?
He said, I've held NXST for a while now. I prefer it over Comcast, but I only bought a small position.
I told my wife that, and she just took the credit card and walked out the room. I don't have a credit card, so it's a debit card, so it's actually even worse. Like, I have to pay for it right now.
I think we got 12 credit cards. All maxed out. No, I'm kidding.
I'm rich. Swipe.
I've got $2 million worth of credit.
I get those offers like, hey, you want a line of credit for $400,000? Like, no.
Speaking of voices, rest in peace, Peter Cullen. Autobots, roll out. I'm going to miss that guy.
Really?
Yeah, Peter Cullen died.
Transformer guy? Oh.
Yeah. As the Tim Curry. As the Dolly Parton.
So is this like the middle age crisis when you realize that all your idols and heroes and all the really cool people that were like adults when you were a kid are all like dying? It's like
they're all starting to die.
Oh crap, now it's up to us. We're in trouble.
We are.
So net change in cash, there's some bleeding here, but I honestly want to know why. What I would look at, so for this one, before doing anything, go into their investor reports and finding out what they're doing with all that capital. They issued shares, so they raised capital for something. Their cash flow report shows that they're spending money on something. They could be retooling their plant. They could have bought a whole new manufacturing facility. They could be buying a yacht.
Okay, Spartacus, this is on you.
That's on you.
You brought it up.
Check
do our research for us.
Check it out. Find that out. If we got some answers on that, we're golden. I like what I see though. There's a lot of good things here.
Yeah. What do you got that on? 5 year?
Yeah, 5 years.
22. Can you go further?
Maybe. Yeah, they're back to 2016, 2015.
Look at that. That's what I wanted to see.
You know what I would expect is I would truly expect these guys to like do really well, because you'd think that after having a major health scare that the country would be like, maybe we should be healthier.
Eat more noodles.
But no, no, that's not the case. For the past 5 years, that has not been the case. Everyone's like, ah, screw it, give me the beef. Give me the hamburger. I don't need this. I drink a health drink. It's melted ice cream.
Brian mentions all of his credit cards, and all I see is Dave Ramsey with a single tear running down his cheek.
Actually, I think Dave Ramsey and especially Robert Kiyosaki be like, no, that's proper leverage. Yeah, that's how the financial system works.
I'm leveraging my debt.
It is actually, if you do the interest rates right.
We haven't paid interest on any of it, so we don't pay interest.
Brian has no interest in paying interest.
That's true. Interestingly enough.
Which I find fascinating. Not interesting. Yeah, I like these guys.
There's a story behind fascinating, Tom. I'll tell you later.
Fast and all aiding? That's not done to sound right. No. So this MZTI, yeah, I think I would want to know that. That's what I'd want to know.
Put it on the board.
Yeah, I'd want to know that. Charter Communications. So we already know what these guys do.
I have Spectrum.
Oh.
They are down.
Here's a question for you, Brian. Have they raised your prices a lot?
They've raised them not a lot.
Now, if the stream cuts out because I'm talking about them, I'm on Charter too. They don't like what I had to say.
I had to renegotiate.
I know they're putting in a lot of fiber.
Yeah.
I know that's going on. That could be part of this issue. So, I mean, look at this. 5 years, they did not... You got your dividend check, but it's kind of like AT&T for...
You've lost a lot of principal.
You only got 19%. So if you gave him a $10,000, you got $1,900. That's not a good trade.
Now, supposedly, according to the Charter guy, the engineer, it came out, they're putting in all the fiber, and we're supposed to have like gig synchronous out here by the end of the year.
Whoa,
so we'll see if that actually happens.
That's conflated. Holy crap.
38.
They're trading at so the price of the stock relative to their earnings, it's only 3.5 times relative to their earnings. That's stupid cheap. Normally, like when you see a company like this, like look at Nvidia's PE ratio or Intel's or any one of the AI companies, they're always like 18x or more. This is like opportunity world, if they're true. That's crazy earnings. Why are they beat up so much? I want to know the story about these guys. I should put into AI, why does Charter suck? We're going to see what AI says.
For the downtime. Actually, I got Charter Business, Spectrum Business, so I don't see a lot of downtime.
Let's see what AI says. It's not AI mode. Come on. Give me the real one. Yeah, give me that one. I don't want to upgrade. You can't make me. Charter Communications has severely underperformed, declining 26% year to date. Good Lord. That's what's going to happen to our portfolio if the market actually crashes. So don't be like, these guys are geniuses. I'm going to do everything they do. And then the moment the market crashes, I'm all getting greedy. I was like, I bought and it went down 50%. It's all your fault. It's like, well, keep buying.
No, we're not going to decline. We're going to, instead of making 26%, we're going to be making 0.
I'm going to get out. I'm going to get out before that. I'm going to be super genius. I'm going to figure out the exact timing and know everything.
Nice.
So 40% of its value over the past year, historic drop is driven by an accelerated erosion of its core broadband subscriber base. Okay. Really? So Charter lost under 20,000 broadband users in Q1 2026. By the way, we have T-Mobile on our list. Should look at that too. I wonder if it's Investors are terrified this is a structural decline that cannot easily be reversed. Yeah, I could see cable TV cord cutting. That's changing though. Like if you go to like Amazon Prime or any one of those, like you want to watch a movie, you can't just pick anything you want now. There's like a subscription for Hulu and HBO and Tubi and all the other ones that are out there. Like you gotta pay a monthly fee just to get not commercials or like an actual stream bandwidth that's not like dial up. So
yeah. Prime was always like that with like movies and stuff, where you had to pay for the movies. It's there, but you had to pay for renting or buying them. Kind of like a new style blockbuster. But it's the quality of it, where you get the HD version, but if you want the 4K version, you have to pay for it. That's where it's starting to nickel and dime you.
They're even like the AI does have some interesting points about like the high split infrastructure upgrades and the Cox takeover. That doesn't sound good. That sounds wrong. I'm sorry. It's what it says though.
The Cox are coming for you.
Yep, said no sorority ever. Man. Okay, so let's go look at that. They say it says it's got a lot of debt. I'm not sure. You know what's funny too is like they don't put. Look what they compare Charter to. They compare it to like TV stations. They don't compare it to like Comcast or AT&T. That's the same problem AT&T had when they had Warner Brothers. Like they're looking at them as not a telecom and an ISP provider. They were looking at them as I don't know. They're the next great movie producers. Like that's not what AT&T built their business on.
No.
So we
they had the New York Times in there. It's like, okay, you got a news station, so now you're competing against the New York Times.
They would actually probably win because they can like shut off their if New York Times uses their services, be like, no, we're gonna broadcast, not you.
Sorry.
There was a big hullabaloo about the throttling bandwidth for a while. These guys were part of that. It's long since gone, but okay, so here's their assets, here's their liabilities.
They still do it.
Yeah, they do. They won't tell you that, but they do.
Charter, Comcast, if you reach a certain threshold, they'll throttle you.
Man, they're not. Well, actually, AI is wrong. It's not. So what did it say? It said they had 94.
Razor Core.
They got 97. AI is wrong. They got 97. So it's even more than that. So if you take all their assets and all their liabilities, they're pretty heavy. But they're a telecom. Like it's kind of like a bank. Banks have a lot of they got a lot of leverage because they have like, well, how do they make their money? Well, you got a mortgage from them and you pay them per month and they take some of that goes off, but like they take a couple percentage points. You build that up over time, then bank makes money. But like it's not a lot off of every individual person unless you bought a house recently. Then it's a lot.
Welcome back, Razor Core. You guys should compete with the New York Times, he says. Also, hello.
We are competing. That's why we have a whole whopping 11 people. Hi, Mom.
Then Matt says, Spectrum raised my internet bill by $10 per month for no good reason. Well, Spectrum raised my price from $130 to $220 overnight, which caused me to call them. And then there's some sort of bro fest going on. Razor Core, Matt.
Bro.
If they could like,
do you even stock, bro? Bro.
I'm glad you're here.
Spartacus, man, check out this debt. This is why. I mean, if you look at this here, it's not hard to see why they're trying to raise their rates. Somebody's got to pay for that fiber. I guess it's you.
Well, yeah, it's you.
I'm going to find out my bill is going to go up by 3 times because I'm looking at their stock. Somebody's going to call and be like, yeah, sorry, that fiber conversation you had with me, Tom. No. What do you mean, no? Just no.
Not anymore.
No,
We saw
no
what
to
you said.
What do you mean,
talked-
no?
You talked about our debt. We don't like talking about our debt.
There's one rule in charter. We don't talk about charter at charter.
And we own Comcast. And we owned AT&T, but we never bought
right.
Charter.
And we're looking at T-Mobile too.
We're going to buy them all, except for Charter. You're going to beg us to buy you, and we're not going to.
Why wouldn't we? Maybe they'll give you free internet. Sponsor us,
maybe.
please. We're desperate. Brian is desperate for love.
123 net fiber is right down the street. All they got to do is bring it into the two neighborhoods.
That's when you find out 123 like 123 net's like subleases the equipment from Charter. You're not gonna win.
Well, if they did, they'd already be in because I already have Charter.
So here's the thing. Operating income on these guys went up 30%. We're talking over 5 years, right? If we go over to their balance sheet and we look at their liabilities, those have not gone up by 30%. Their debt has gone up, but you're talking like 8%, 9%. And back over in income, their total revenue, that's flat, obviously. I mean, see the flat right there? It's all flat. Look at that. Flat like a teenage athlete.
Never mind. We're not going to go to teenagers.
No, we should not. Total operating expenses. These are pretty flat too. Like an Olympic skater. Total operating income is up though. That's
like the plains of Nebraska.
The plains. That's so boring. That's so muted. That's not going to get you in trouble at all. I should probably pay attention to that. Like, that's the one that actually won't get us kicked off of social media.
It's like, have you seen some of these Olympic skaters? I mean,
doing all the things that I pretend to do and can't.
They're not flat.
Net income. We have, so
up.
This is more nuanced than I think the media is, and the AI and the Schwab reports. I don't think these guys are as bad as they are stating. Look at their CapEx, though. Holy crap. They really are upgrading. There it is. You want fiber? Here's the fiber.
Don't buy Verizon, Matt.
Yeah, every 2-3 years, I see a AT&T versus Verizon stock argument. I'm kind of waiting for T-Mobile to show up in those arguments. They never really are there.
They're coming. T-Mobile lets you use all their towers now. They got an agreement with everybody.
And they're fashionable. They've got this pink and like purpley and looks fashionable. You go to their stores, which is totally not demasculizing at all.
Aren't they the largest provider now since they bought Sprint?
I think so. I think they are.
Yeah, why not? Nobody's talking about T-Mobile.
We are. We'll go look at them in a minute.
Yeah. I never liked T-Mobile in Michigan because they didn't have great coverage. Like AT&T and Verizon had way better coverage. Once you go into like farmland, you lose signal. But I rarely lose signal with AT&T. You
know, what's funny is AT&T has been spending a lot of money on building cell towers in rural areas. Rural. Can't say it. They've been spending all this money, and then you look at the population demographics where everybody's moving into the city. It's like, dang it, it can't win.
Razor Core says T-Mobile can get bent with their stupidity tiny MTU size that prevents VPN from functioning.
I wonder if Razor Core is an IT guy. It's almost like he knows what MTU means. Don't
know. Then he says can't get, and then he said wow, and then he said can get.
Now, Razor Core, here you go. I want you to tell me what MTU means. From all the training I gave you, all the
do not look it up. No Googling allowed.
Look it up. Exactly. Brian's right. Don't look it up. Tell us what that means. It means mobile transmission unit.
You didn't give him time to say anything.
How do you know I'm even telling him the truth? I might not be telling the truth.
But you're very close.
It means Mother's Trade Union. No, so here's Charter. I'm going to go back to Charter because that's actually something useful for people.
Maximum transmission unit.
And that's where they got them jumbo frames put in there.
Spartacus.
Still can't
going
do
back to Mitzi. In 2025, MZTI created a new incentive plan that set aside 1.5 million shares for employees and directors. Therefore, this does not mean they carried out a capital increase from $124 million to $161 million.
So they actually gave employees stock. That's pretty cool.
Good for them.
Did the owner retire or something? Like, why? What was the driving factor behind that? Did he decide, hey, I'm on my way out, I'm going to issue shares? That's by the way, if you're an owner and you think about retiring, that's an amazing thing to do. Brian, I'm going to do that for you and everybody else in the company. It'll be worth like $10, but hey, I'll give you shares.
It's something.
What did we get paid last month? $5. All right, there you go. Let's go to McDonald's. So here's the problem with Charter. Their cash flow's low. Their operating income is up. That's a good sign. They are aggressively trying to pay back debt, but it's like, so here like long-term debt reduction, $30 billion, right? But then they issued the same exact thing as they're doing it, and then they tried to retire some debt too. So it's like they're doing it, but it's not aggressively, and I don't think it can be, because AT&T has the same issue. They have to, in this space, AT&T rode on Cat 3 and coax for how many decades? And all of a sudden, from 1990 until now, we had Cat 5, Cat 5e, Cat 6, Cat 6a, Cat 7, Cat 8, and it's all like, how do you even like plan for that? So what you see these guys going to fiber is actually pretty smart, because at the end of the fiber, you can get what's called a GBIC, and you can bounce that laser off, and you can get a lot faster than even Cat 8 if you got the right fiber line. So what these guys are being forced to do is they're forced to upgrade the underlying infrastructure to something that's going to last more than 3 years. And that's expensive. It's very expensive.
Okay, John, what does GBIC stand for, since you put Razor Core on?
It stands for gimmicky big internet connection.
Okay. If you say so.
It doesn't actually work when you're talking about like SFP plus. Like the gigabit part doesn't actually work. It should be like MGBI, whatever. No, so I like these guys. I really do. If you've had them for 5 years, you've not had a really good time, but you're down 81%. That's not a good time. But I'm real curious, because I don't think they're rating them based on what they actually are. Look at these earnings, though. Man, they have it. They're getting enough money that, especially from Brian on his internet fees, Charter, take note.
Yes.
And Spartacus too. Sorry, Spartacus. I don't use Charter. Maybe
I think Spartacus uses Charter.
So like,
not in Portugal.
They're getting enough money where they can pay for this. Market edge. So dang it. There you go. Yeah. That tells me that if you go to the Thinkorswim and you look at the tape or the L2, you start looking at that stuff. You're going to see a lot of opportunistic. I can't say big words.
You
opportunistic plays. Only when I'm mad. That's when the big words come out. I don't know what this means, but it makes me sound smart. A lot of volume.
No dividend, though.
No, that's, for a company that's down 81%, that's probably a good thing.
Yeah. Couldn't afford it anyway.
If we looked at Comcast, so let's go back and look at that, because we had AT&T. We're going to go look at T-Mobile probably next. And we look at these guys. they've been flat. They pay a dividend. Comcast has the same problems as all these other ones. They got to keep their infrastructure going. It's the same story. I mean, you got the same problems. Boy, I can't use my mouse today either. But they pay a dividend. So if you're taking a hit like that, what is this? What was their high? $56 a share. And now they're $26 a share. That's more than that's like 60 some odd percent. Yeah. That's not a good time either. But if they're paying a dividend, that sting hurts a lot less. Like you just, hang on to them and you'll probably be fine. That's where I struggle with Charter. It's like, okay, well, they don't, it's probably a pretty good value play. Like that's an amazing bad run. Really opportunistic for me.
Now, yeah.
But they could drop further. They have a lot of debt.
Do they have anything that could spin off, throw their debt to?
Ooh, let's ask AI that one. Does Charter have any spin-offs they could do to softly burden their debt to? See, I'm being nice about it. Because AI is never wrong. They were wrong about the first one, but they're not going to be wrong about this. Unlike its main rival, Comcast, which just announced a massive spinoff of NBC. Yeah, I knew about that. You knew about this, right, Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah. Charter Communications does not have a clean, logical business segment it can spin off. They are stuck with that debt. They are not solventum. Well, the concept of a spinco is a classified. Yeah.
Spartacus, CSWC, a new high today. It has been one of my major sources of dividends for years. Good job. Good for you, man.
Spartacus is like probably a secret billionaire who's thinking about sponsoring our channel because of how appealing your jokes are, Brian.
Heck yeah. Or he like has $10 into it.
Brian's like, yeah, do that.
Yeah, sponsor us, Spartacus.
Let's see. It's
we have this thing called membership, Spartacus, that you could easily sign up for.
Buy one for your grandma and your child and your parakeet and everything else. I'm going to stick with Comcast for now, but I do see the opportunity here.
I should start a super chat goal.
Apparently other people do too, because today they're up 3%. That's all us. It says all us, all of our.
Because we're talking about it. It's been going up since we've been talking about it. Look at that. Look at all that.
Actually, no, they've been going down since we. Oh no! Wait! Here we go. There's a recovery. Now, by the way, when you're looking at the volume here, see that it's 25,000. That's not us. Okay, so I see it, but I don't. Let's go on. Let's move on.
I need a sponsor. If someone could just give me money, that would be great.
You could do the Homer Simpson thing where remember we had that answering machine where you like did the automatic dialer. It's like, please give me $1 to be happy. Don't try that. I'll probably get yelled at again. I get yelled at a lot.
You deserve it, though.
Why? Why? Why do I deserve it? I'm trying to be the nice guy.
Because you say things like flat like a speed skater.
It's more aerodynamic. Gosh darn it. It's a technical term. I'm sticking with that.
What was I looking up? You said something.
I said lots of things. T-Mobile. We're looking up T-Mobile.
Are we now?
Yes.
T-Mus.
That's kind of a cool stock ticker for what the name of the company is. Yeah, I work at T-Mus. What's that mean?
T-Mus.
Don't know. It means T-Mus.
T-Mus.
Sounds like something somebody would say in West Virginia without any context.
West Virginia.
Just comes up for no reason. They are the largest now. Can you imagine that? 1994, they're founded, and now they're the largest it didn't take very long. Bellevue, Washington. They are They're doing better than they were 5 years ago. They're up 30%. They did buy Sprint. The big thing I want to look at is their capital expenditures because they've been making acquisitions. And if we look at see, these guys look good too, though. Man, you want to make money, you sell cell phones and carrier services. Unfortunately, though, good luck competing. There's no way you're going to be able to compete with that. How about that for a pay raise? They went from 55 cents dividend to $2.80. So that means they didn't know how to spend their money. They didn't have anywhere else to spend their money. But the payout and the coverage ratio looks pretty good. And quite frankly, for one of the largest, well-established moat companies out there, I mean, that's not an unrealistic number. So, okay. Man, is it really like telecom's taking over the world? Are we going to not have laptops and desktops? It's just going to be your cell phone?
Well, yeah.
That's
especially since cell phones keep getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah. I got the 8 here. There it is. It's a big one.
Well, it looks big when you throw it right up against the camera.
I got the iPhone 20. It's the size of a truck.
18. Which is funny because like they used to just be getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yeah, what happened with that? Why is it like going the other way?
The internet.
Maybe it's just because we were all young and we could see it, and now we're all old and we can't. They just need the bigger text.
Well, that was before like all the internet stuff on your phone became a thing, and now you want to be able to see all that stuff. Before it was just your contacts and texting and all that. Is you wanted a small thing to fit in your pocket.
I actually did not bring my laptop yesterday to the site to do work. I did it on my phone.
Yeah.
I even did command line stuff, which is kind of creepy. It's like, this is an Android and I'm programming like Unify stuff.
I could do that on my iPhone.
T-Mobile is, they got some liabilities increasing there. So I think we've got to go look at the other expenditures. So let's see, is shares outstanding. So here's a good thing.
Oh, here's some breaking news. Do you want to hear some breaking news?
Yeah.
Lake America becomes official as President Trump signs an executive order to change the geographic name of Lake Ontario, effectively immediately. So Lake Michigan's fine, Superior's fine, Huron's fine, Erie's fine, but Ontario is not of our country. Therefore, it must be changed to Lake America.
We don't even have a border on that. Like, we're not even up there. What the heck?
We do. Well,
we do?
Michigan doesn't. But yeah, like the United States does.
No, doesn't he mean like the one way up? Nah, never mind. Yeah.
No, it's by New York.
Yeah, that's the one with the Niagara Falls and stuff. I was thinking of like the Quebec thing. I don't know why I was thinking of that. See, I know my geography. I'm from Michigan. We have water.
It's the one that Michigan doesn't touch. We got the other 4.
Yeah, yep. You would think I would know that. Like I live there, but no. Total assets. So for these guys, the total shares outstanding looks good, but then they got some primary issue shares. They're throwing capital around. I think that's because of the buyout. Look at that operating income. Like I said, man, you want to make some money, you just buy a telecom company. That's crazy. That's crazier than a redneck at a college speaking event.
Okay.
Yep.
Sometimes I think you just say whatever word pops in your head.
Sometimes I'm thinking about the word as I'm saying it. What am I supposed to say?
Sometimes I think you say it and then you think about it. It's like, what did I say? Why did I say that? Where'd that word come from?
Actually, it's more like try to be entertaining, Tom, and show people that you're like the super cool, fun, loving, engaging guy that's always amazing, that everybody loves. And then like you have to do it all the time. So then when you do that, you forget that you're actually trying too hard. So, yeah. Well, their cash flow looks good, but like that first two numbers don't look pretty good. I think I don't see the opportunity that I see with Charter with these guys, but I don't think they're in a bad place. I forgot I was going to go look at their capital expenditures. I was too busy trying hard to be funny. Let's see, yeah, okay, yeah, they're all doing it. They're all burning through money. Tom doesn't think about it after he says it. That's what Brian is there for. That's exactly right. That's why I do so good at board reports. They're like, what did he just say? Wait, what did he just say?
Did he just say what I think he just said?
What does that even mean? Wait. That makes sense. Okay, just get him off the stage. Just approve it and get him out of here. I don't see the opportunity with these guys for like a huge gain, but I do see a good long-term play. But we already have a telecom, so the reason why I wanted to look at these guys was not because I was like, oh, I think I want to rag on them. It was because I wanted to see the CapEx spending for Charter and AT&T and Comcast and all the other ones. We haven't looked at Verizon. We looked at them a few weeks ago to see see if everybody was doing it. They're all doing it. So it's not, if you're going to buy Charter, you're probably just in the same boat as everybody else and pray that the margin and the debt goes away. The margin problem and the debt goes away. Accenture, they are trying to take our jobs. You want to read about these guys? ACN. I'll go look at their, because they've got a 5-year low. They also have a 3-year low. They got a 1-year low. Imagine that. It's all the same. It's like magic. They're bouncing from it, though.
They are low.
I'm ready. Go for it. Do your thing.
Accenture PLC provides strategy consulting, industry X, song and technology and operations services in the Americas, Europe, the Middle East, Africa, and the Asia Pacific. It offers system integration and application management, security, intelligent platform, infrastructure, software engineering, data, AI, cloud and automation, and global delivery services. The company also operates business processes for specific enterprise functions, including finance and accounting, sourcing and procurement, supply chain, marketing and sales, and human resources, as well as industry-specific services such as platform trust and safety, banking, insurance, network and health services and designs, manufactures and assembles automation equipment, robotics, and other commercial hardware products. It serves communications, media and technology, financial services, banking, and capital markets, and insurance, health, and public service, consumer goods, retail, travel services, industrial, life sciences, and chemicals, natural resources, energy, and utility sectors. Accenture, that's a different place altogether. Accenture PLC has collaboration with Amazon Web Services to deliver transformative digital services to public sector, defense, and national security organizations. It has a collaboration with OpenAI to help, there's a buzzword, to help enterprise clients unlock new levels of innovation and growth by bringing agentic AI systems. Has a strategic collaboration with Microsoft and Avanaday, I don't know, for the development of an agentic factory intelligence systems, and Infraneer Holdings Incorporated and SAP Japan Corporation Limited to develop a new financial data and insights platform. It also has strategic partnership with Netomi Incorporated to help enterprises reinvent customer experiences using agentic AI systems. The company has strategic alliance with ServiceNow for integrated risk management and third-party risk management solutions.
Goodness. How long does that go?
It's done. Founded in 1951, based in Dublin, Ireland.
Holy cow. Who writes that stuff? Okay, so I got a bone to pick here. Looking at this picture, there's a rock wall here, and there's like two people there. Like, apparently, I don't see a pathway for them to come or go from, but they're walking in front of this rock wall, like talking about something. That's not real. And then you got another guy there who's like somehow carting his bike through this perfectly polished floor. I don't get that. But like, seriously, when you see these things at a corporate office, do you ever really see anybody climbing a rock wall? Like, that's the candidate they're probably going to fire. Like, hey, get back to work. What are you doing up there? Hey, cut his safety loose.
Are you sure that's an actual rock wall?
No. I'm just... it looks like one.
It kind of does.
I might be blind, but that's a thing.
That's
it
hard
looks
to
like
see.
a thing.
It looks like a rock wall.
And then there's this sideways V. So if you're a programmer, that's the funny part about that. So if you click on the V, Accenture.
Yeah. That's the prompt.
Together we reign greater than ented.
Cool. Reinvented.
No, it says greater than ented. If you put that into Copilot, do you think it would know what that means?
It would.
Okay.
Copilot's smarter than you.
Sometimes it is. It can do math, except when it hallucinates, which is
okay. Razor Core is mocking me. He says, "Wait, go back to Avanade. Avanade.
Well, how is that pronounced again?
Avanade.
Professional stock results with Brian.
Avanade. Maybe it's Avanade.
I wonder if people like hear us talking about stuff. Like, how the hell did these guys get 20% per year?
How was that pronounced again?
How did they do that? We just got lucky 4 years in a row. Mm-hmm.
Then Matt has to chime in. My Avanade, that's how I'm going to pronounce it from now on. Avanade. Don't want none unless you got buns, son.
Sounds like naval.
It says anaconda, though. My Avanade don't want none unless you got buns, son.
So here's the problem I have with this one. First of all, this is like professional slave trading. I always felt that way about staffing. Now that's not what they do, but these guys like are trying to come after the IT guys of the world. So let's buy stock in them. So if we can't beat them, let's join them. No, this is
eventually they're going to be taken over by AI, so I don't feel sorry for them.
That's the problem I have with this is like AI and like the industry changes so much. The amount of change that you have to like, because here you go. Together we reinvented. And when you go down to the, like, I'm going to pick on Julie for a minute. Companies will have a greater technology landscape, but we need to completely change the narrative to inspire people to paint the future. That's very corporate speak. That's very well eloquently corporately spoken. It is human in the lead, not human in the loop. I like that. I agree with that. But their awards, a leader in reinventing. How would you like to be in a field where you have to reinvent yourself every year? I'm Tom. No, wait, I'm Thom. No, wait, I'm Thomas.
Avanade.
Yeah, it's the problem I've always had with the IT industries is constantly changing. So in order for these guys to like truly differentiate themselves, they need a really good moat. And guess what? They actually have it. They have this $115 billion moat. So they have resources to shift with those changes. Where I would be more skeptical is a company that's like you take off two of those zeros and they're in the small space, because what happens, and I know this from my own company, I think I've been called like 50 times to try to get bought out. And they're giving me some like really good numbers. Like, guys, my company's not worth this. Like, it's built on relationships and a very small group of like customers that would probably leave if I went somewhere. So I can't do that. A, and B, I'm not interested in just the money. If I was, I'd go take that high paying job or whatever that they keep offering me. So which is probably stupid. Why am I so dumb, Brian?
We don't have enough time.
Ouch. But like, I mean, they've got it. So how are they spending it is the question. 50%
Like a
liability
boss.
increase. Assets increase also 50%. Oh, look at all these shares issued. That one's down. This is down. That's down. That's up. But
It's treasury.
yeah, nothing bad there.
No.
Nothing bad there.
Before I forget, Spartacus says, CMG, what do you think of this one? I've been analyzing it. We can't tell you what we think of it, but we can analyze it.
We can analyze it. Operating income. Yeah, this is what I mean. These guys, they're not. Yeah. Out of all the ones that I've been looking at this month, though, how do you? How do you say that this is the one? This is the one, Tom. This is the one that you must do.
You put them all on a dartboard. You throw a dart, and whatever you hit, that's the one.
That's how you make 20%. You get a monkey and then you tell the monkey to spin the bottle. Wow. Yeah, they're... Oh, debt was the last thing I wanted to look at. They're not a bad play. If I was building a portfolio, I think I would want to jump into them a little bit more. I can't believe how much money these companies make. This is why people think IT people are expensive. They are. Oh, yeah, dividends. We didn't look at dividends. I got to go look at those. Here we go. Look, they pay them. Okay, done. Move on.
They do pay them. Except for 1 year.
Not consistently.
2 years.
2 years, yeah. I don't like that. However, the numbers aren't bad.
No. 50, 197. I could read numbers.
Well, I think we have CTSH. That stands for completely... I can't say it. Never mind.
Cognizant Technology Solutions Corporation. That's what it says right there.
No, I was going to say something...
Don't you make something up.
Mm-hmm. Do I have them in here? I thought I did. I must have taken them off or something. What was it? CTSH?
Yeah.
I just want to look at the fundamental comparison with these guys. There's a crater. How about that? I like craters. That's where my jokes go.
Can't touch short humans. Unless you're midget tossing.
That's good. Brian, you are learning. You are learning the art of being Tom. It doesn't make sense, but it does to you. And that's what matters. We're about inclusion here, Brian.
Hey, look, we got Azurx. AZRTX, Azurx. What companies you have left to look at?
The whole stock market. You might as well stick around.
We got a lot of companies we're looking at.
We do this every week, every Friday at lunchtime. So if you got some that you want us to poke at, we can poke at them. But make sure you do that with your advisor. But here we got, I don't know, back at the beginning of the screen, we went through them. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got pizza. We're going to look at pizza.
There.
1, 2, 3.
There's our Kajabi.
Yeah.
Go put them in there.
CTSH, HON, Aptiva. Why did I? Papa John's, I think. Yeah, Papa John's, FISV, TDD. No, TTD.
TTD.
That's the dyslexic version of our ETF that doesn't exist. Pool, OLN, FLO, ADP, CCI, ZTS, PHM, LHX. Sounds like a radio station.
OVV.
OVV, FIS.
WLHX. Easy listening.
Is there really? WLHX. I'm going to look at them. Nope. You lie.
Well, it's a radio station, man. You have to Google it.
They're not public. Let's see. How many? So we looked at Charter, right? We have Comcast. We have... We could add another one. Wouldn't do anything for a dividend, though. I guess the real question would be, like, if you were going to do Charter, like Like, could you stand not making money on a dividend check? I know I wouldn't. I couldn't. I like my dividends. They're fun.
There is not a WLHX out there. I just checked.
Yeah.
No radio stations. We could have it.
Ah, we're still at only 19.99%. I feel bad.
Oh, we went down at 0.01%.
Well, that's the way it was this morning. So,
but we gained 60,000, so we're good.
AZRTX, this is profit from selling. This is excluding dividends. And we have this for income. So we're actually better than 20%, but I'm not keeping track because I'll be wrong someday and everybody's going to make me look even dumber than I already look. I mean, seriously, who goes on social media and does this?
I don't know. Spartacus, I hold some shares of Novo Nordisk. The stock took a massive nosedive a few months ago.
Spartacus, man, you are really trying to keep us on track.
He's just not having any of the pop culture.
Quit. It's like, quit screwing around. do your job.
It'd be fun in meetings.
Yeah, actually, he probably would make us more productive. Like we get more stuff done.
What does this have to do with selling widgets?
Papa John's, you want to talk about them?
Papa John's. I like Papa John's.
Do you? Do you like them enough to buy them? Because look at this. I mean, there's another one down.
Crashing.
They're way down. They're down even more than Charter. They're down like my ego every time I do a financial statement.
We eat Marco's most of the time now, though.
That's why they're down. It's your fault. I blame you.
I stopped eating them all the time. Avoid.
I don't own them, but I blame you.
Market Edge says avoid.
They do. That's
Razor Core, my phone hated the verification email I got from that link. Oh no.
Razor Core, we have absolutely like no time to do anything with that. So I am apologizing in advance and thank you for going there.
I'll look into it.
Yeah. Oh well. Ooh. That doesn't look good. Oh no, that's like a catfish.
Maybe it's not the right link. Oh, that's the preview link. I'm sorry.
Papa John's not doing so good with their dividend. They've been paying it though. Ooh, what is going on with these guys? I like Papa John's. Why are they dying? Don't die.
There you go. Try that one.
Bride's like, please, baby.
Let me edit this. See if I can delete it. Delete.
I'll be a good little boy. I will shine your shoes. There we go. Revenue and sales. Man, they've been losing money. Boy, so that the health kick for like people actually eating healthy food is really a thing. That's what Campbell's Soup is struggling with. They've got the same issue.
Azark says it's because they can't out Pizza the Hut.
Okay. Is Pizza Hut public? What's their stock symbol? We could compare the two.
I'll find it.
The thing I don't like about their when you come up here and down, up, whatever, where is it? Peer comparison. I gotta find it. Come on. Quit scrolling. Come on, Tom. Use the mouse. You can do it. It's not that hard. Here we go. Yeah, so they got Dine Brands and Jack in the Box, like Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel. Okay, I can kind of see Cracker Barrel, but they're not a pizza joint.
Pizza the Hut ate himself in his limo when he got stuck, so I don't think that's the case anymore.
Nobody out pizzas the Hut. Their pizzas taste like plastic milk. They really do. And you wonder, like, when you get all the stuff from the same two major food suppliers, like, well, I'm going to a healthy restaurant. Well, it's the same supplier. They just cooked it a little differently. It's got more salt. What's happening now is happening now.
When will then be now?
Right now.
Okay, we got a whole kind of Spaceball stuff. They're making a new one.
Are they? I heard that.
They made the sequel. They're coming out because I guess he needed more money. No, I don't think they're not public, dude.
I think it's their push to be relevant, because like when the dad starts telling jokes and the teenage kids are like, huh? It's like, oh crap, I need to do this so that they get it.
Well, people have been asking for it for 20 years.
Well, they've been asking for good Star Wars remakes too for 20 years, and they keep trying. We ain't there yet, although Mandalorian was pretty good. I'll give them that. That was pretty good.
The first two seasons. The third season kind of crashed and burned towards the end.
Isn't that like most of them, though? Like you get all into it, and then they try to go through the same writer's block element that they all have. By season 4, you can see exactly what's happening before you get to the next episode. It's like, oh, there's a cliffhanger.
Game of Thrones was good right up until the 8th season.
That's about when we stopped. Because my daughter started understanding what was going on. I was like, oh, we cannot watch this right now.
Oh, no, not with your kids. That's not a kid-friendly show.
Well, she was like 2, and then she became 3 and 4, and it's like, no, I can't do this anymore. So, yep. Now it's My Little Ponies and Veggie Tales and all the fun things. I should probably pay attention to Papa John's, actually, what they're doing.
Oh, Yum. Yum Brands. It's a China company now.
Papa John's is from China now?
No, Pizza Hut.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Doesn't Yum Brands make yogurt too?
Yeah, they make a bunch of stuff. Chinese.
Isn't that the
recent
same
report?
One that, like,
yeah, we looked them up before.
Yeah, we did.
Yep.
I thought National Geographic or somebody did like a video on them showing that these are the bug guts that are ground up to make the protein in your yogurt. And I was like,
I don't know.
What?
I can't substantiate that one, but
when I saw that, my wife would like put her yogurt down. I'm like, it tastes good to me. What are you talking about?
It says recent reports indicate that Yum Brands is in the process of selling Pizza Hut to private equity firm Long Range Capital for $1.5 billion, excluding its China business, which is being sold to Yum China for $1.2 billion.
Now, is that Long Range with an L or Wong with a W?
Long, Long, Long Range Capital. You too long.
We too low. Holy crap.
We are doing names that were put on a plane that crashed.
So the reason why I'm spending so much time on the actual like financial statements for these guys, they appear to be struggling. There is actually a struggle here. Could be an opportunity. And I will say, remarkably, they've done pretty well. I mean, look at their operating income. You go back 5 years, it's cut in half. I mean, they've been bleeding pretty bad, and their bean counters are probably about to jump out the window, but they're doing it. I mean, they went from net income from $120 million to 31. So we need capital improvement. No. Every single time. That's what's happening over there. I did not know Papa John's was struggling that bad. I thought they were.
Well, ever since Papa John got Me Too'd.
What happened with that?
He got accused of sexual harassment.
Oh, he did? That's right. That's right.
Women and stepped down.
That's right. When was that?
2020-ish, I want to say.
Okay. Man,
let me find out.
All the people that worked there. Okay. I mean, good for the people for, like, keeping somebody accountable, because that's not good. But, wow.
Could happen to anybody, Tom. Could happen to you.
That isn't going to happen to me. You kidding me?
2018, January 1st, 2018.
I got a thing for, like, church girls that sing and worship and at church. Like, that's not, I'm not going to win that fight. But, oh man. So I think with these guys, I can't even. I have to zoom out on the chart to actually see how high up they went before they crashed and burned. So when was it? Was it 2020 or 2021 or
2018.
2018? Really? So even
You know,
after
you know,
that,
I might have to research because I might be wrong about that. It says John Schneider stepped down as CEO of Papa John's on January 1st, 2018. He had announced his resignation on December 21st, 2017, following intense backlash over his criticism of the NFL for his handling of national anthem protest, which he claimed was hurting the company's sales. He was replaced by Chief COO Steve Ritchie and remained the chairman.
you just made him mad then because like you said he did something he didn't do. Or maybe
and remained
somebody else
as chairman of the board until July 2018 when he resigned from that role as well after using a racial slur during an internal conference call was revealed.
Yep. I remember
that's
that.
what
Yep,
it was.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. That's what it was.
His wasn't the Me Too. I'm thinking of somebody else.
Yeah. So here though, like you can see it, but then it's, I'm glad it wasn't Me Too. the whole, that's a lot less serious.
It's just a racial slur.
That's serious. But it's not as bad. I'll put it that way. Being a jerk is not the same thing as actually doing the thing. But yeah. I don't know. I think they've got really good accountants.
Well, hopefully they could do something like Domino's, because Domino's sucked for a decade.
Mm-hmm.
And then the CEO came out and says, yeah, I know that we suck, but we're turning it around. And they did. Like, their food's good again. Like, Domino's used to be really good, but then they did the whole Little Caesars thing and it was like crap for a long, long time.
But imagine what that honesty and like transparency, like think about that.
The goodwill that provided.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry we suck.
That was good though. Like
it was.
People need that. We need that. And especially in today's world. How do you know what's true?
It's hard these days. That's why you need ground.news to curate your news for you. That way you know which side of the news it is leaning.
Thanks for that non-existent sponsor, Brian.
I'm preempting them. I'm trying to reverse sponsor them, I'm going to do the sponsorship, and then they're going to start paying us.
That's because that's how it works. Every time. I think for these guys, I see it. I do. I think it's funny how they think they're hotels.
Restaurants and leisure. It's a restaurant, right? So it's in there.
So what we did with 3M, AT&T, and Intel, so here's some nerd bombing moment for you, is I waited for 3 consecutive quarters of positive numbers. So I've been looking at the annual charts, and I popped over to quarterly once. But if you're looking for something that's going to turn it around, you're not going to do it on an annual chart. You're going to come in here and you're going to look at the quarterly stuff. And I do see Q1 and Q2. So that's one quarter where it looks much better. I like to see 2 or 3 at minimum and forward guidance. So if you're going to look at buying these guys, you're going to want to attend their investor reports. Because just like Charter with their debt, you're going to want to know what they're doing with that and how they're going to pay it down. We had the same conversation with AT&T. When that hits, this is going to recover. But the question is when. If we go through an economic recession, people aren't going to be buying out fast food and pizza and like that. They're going to be eating Campbell's soup, which, cool. I like Campbell's soup. I eat Campbell's soup now. Like I don't get the whole argument that they're only for, like that's for poor people. Like, well, I was poor once. I guess technically, according to Hollywood, I still am. But this, I don't know. I don't think I want to. I'm gonna keep them. I'm gonna keep them on here just because I want to. I'm not sure it's time yet. And then we already looked at Cognizant. What was the one that Spartacus said? What was that first one?
Oh, he said Novo Nordisk. And then he also said, I sold some again of RHI at Monday.
Robert
and
Half. Okay.
bought more ZTS.
Novo disc.
Novo.
Just NVO.
Novo Nordisk.
Why does that sound like a Viking warrior?
I am Novo Nordisk.
It does, doesn't it? Sounds like some guy who's like in Iceland.
It sounds like a D&D character.
My special attack is aspirin. Diabetes care. Okay, so my special attack is sugar alternatives. You know what's really sad is, I mean, so diabetes is terrible, right? But we have a problem in the United States with sugar and everything. And here you go. You got this large cap, $155 billion company. Does that not tell you there is a problem with the nutrition in the United States? Because if it does not, I don't know what will. It's like, oh, you're ragging on fat people. It's like, no, I'm ragging on not being healthy. I can't tell you what optimal weight you should be. It's like Garfield. I'm in shape. Round is a shape.
Round is a shape.
So they do 2 segments. They do obesity, diabetes care, and rare diseases. I don't know how they break down, like, they got the Novo Pen 6. Yep, I've heard of that.
Mm-hmm.
They got the smart insulin pens. Okay. 5 year, they're actually down. This is very regulated. Pharmaceuticals are a lot like banking.
Or maybe diabetes is no longer a problem.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? Like cancer, just eliminate cancer. That'd be cool. Let's go look. Is this one that he bought? Did he buy or sell this? What's the story?
I hold some shares. So he bought it a while ago.
He bought it in 1984. I was 2.
Stock took a massive nosedive a few months ago.
Okay, so let's look that in context. So they did. You bought, did he buy in this bubble? He bought the bubble? BBB bought the bubble?
When did you buy it, Spartacus? When did you buy Novo?
So let's go back to I mean, you could just cut the top off this mountain and they're still trailing to where they would normally be. That's why I look at this stuff, because the moment a stock does this, for whatever reason, on social media, Seeking Alpha, Motley Fool, Schwab, Fidelity, all the places, they're all like, this stock's on fire. You see all these articles about it, and it's true. The stock's on fire. It's gaining a lot of attention. All these retail people come in and they buy it, and it's only like, it just creates this massive bubble that resets. That doesn't help the company. Might help the people linging the product, but if you're trying to actually invest in the business, that doesn't do anything for them. That actually hurts them.
Right.
But anyways.
It helps the day traders.
Yes, it does. They are happy that you did that.
If they caught it in time.
There's a lot of really smart people doing that.
Market edge is long. There's a lot of smart people doing that and losing.
So Spartacus, I like these numbers. They look profitable. So if the question is whether or not you should sell, I don't know.
No, you can't answer that.
I can't answer that.
That's advice.
Exactly.
Would we buy it for our portfolio?
I wouldn't have bought them 2 years ago. But this is a good number. Look at their assets. I mean, they're way up.
What about their liabilities?
Man, that's disappointing, though. Like, all the diabetes, man. I know they do more than that, but still.
Liabilities are up as well.
3 times. So their assets are up 4 times. Their liabilities up 3 times. That's actually good.
Yeah.
Shares outstanding have gone down. However, that's common issues. Stock, they've got more than one issue here. Overall, they're up. So there is some dilution.
They converted stock, maybe?
Could be. This is like a first blush, oh, she's cute kind of analysis here.
Revenue doubled.
Man.
More than doubled.
The other sad thing about the health problem in America is it's actually cheaper to eat unhealthy than it is to eat healthy.
It is.
So it's harder to actually eat healthy foods because of that.
And by God, it tastes so much better.
It does. It really does. Why do they make it so hard?
All that sugar. Well, they put a lot of money into research and development to get a product that like you have to have. Like you taste it and then you need more of it. That's the thing.
Operating income's more than doubled. These guys are not in a bad position. They got at Spartacus, it looks like they got a FOMO bubble. The company looks pretty solid. How about that? Hype. That never touches the stock market.
Dividend?
That looked pretty good. That was here, I'll show you again. So
oh, yeah.
2018.
Yeah, we looked at it first.
Look at these pay raises, though. I mean, man, that's crazy, crazy, crazy. It matches up with their income.
30 and wow.
I mean, like I said, their net income take home more than doubled. Their liabilities are up less than their assets. They do have some share dilution, but everything else looks great. So these guys, yeah, I don't know. Dividend income, probably qualified dividends. They're pretty good. They'll probably treat you pretty good for a while.
They do, Matt. It's called Rayos.
Now here's the catch. I don't want to acknowledge the fact that they'll probably do pretty good because of the health thing. Like they treat diabetes, cure it, which it's kind of hard to do that, but you get the idea. I mean, I don't want to make money off of suffering.
Well, to cure diabetes, you just need to cure the food problem.
Let's look at Honeywell. They do a lot of stuff. They make things.
They make a lot of things.
They make things. What things? Yes.
They make thermostats and
yeah, that's a lot of things. They make a lot of things.
Sensors and switches and control systems and instruments for energy management, access control, gas detection.
The problem with these guys is it's going to be really hard to find a legitimate good lull in them. And here's some proof. Even during 2020, you have not much of a dip and not much, like you have a little bit, but it's just kind of like sitting at the lakeshore or the ocean and there's a little bit of a bigger wave that comes and it goes back to normal. So if you follow these guys really closely, you could have done pretty good. Like they were down to $113, but a lot of companies that are in this space, they don't move much. But here, take a look at these dividends. They just keep,
that's a lot of D.
Double D,
Split.
man. Double
Split.
D. This is not your figure skater stock. They are not thin. They got the D, man.
Ever seen a figure skater's legs? I mean, they're thick.
Yeah, don't want to be kicked by one of them.
No.
You're going to go down. You're not coming back up. Spin-off dividends, yeah. Yeah, I think I like them. The problem with these companies is really it's pretty hard to find a time to jump in.
Well, they just keep going up, right? I mean, they go down, but overall, they're just going to keep going up. Are they going to keep going up? Is there a ceiling there somewhere? Probably not until there's a market crash.
And there's a ceiling, but it's a demographic ceiling. It's not really a... That's the problem with Intel is like every time when we were looking at Intel for more than a year, it was kind of like, okay, when they pop, it's going to be tomorrow. Like you're going to see it all of a sudden, whoop, they're going to go straight up and you're like, I missed that one. Yep. These guys are like that too. They're going to go down and it's like, you got to jump right now. And if you don't jump, you're going to miss it. So you really got to watch it like a hawk, which, speaks really well of the business, but yeah, there's nothing like, it's a typical boring Tom stock. Nothing exciting, but there's a lot of good here. Inflation's going to make these guys, it's going to be a little bit harder on them, but yeah, you can see that here. You should see that show up, yep, right here in the operating income. It's there. But it's not, I mean, think about that. We've had quite the run on inflation and products and everything, and these guys are just kind of steady as she goes. Even their net income, sure, it's down, but it's not like out of bands where you're more than swinging 30% in one direction or the other. They're doing pretty good that way. I wonder what their cash flow looks like. Yep, that's about what I would expect. I'm so glad 2020 is not in here. It's so much easier to look at this stuff and make sense of it. I like them. I like what I see. Not a big fan of this.
Spartacus, how far back are you in our stream? Are you like 30 minutes back?
She's probably.
He just said 31
rewinding.
euros. So I'm assuming he was talking about how much you spent.
Oh, he probably tuned out because I made a joke and came back and was like, I wonder what he actually said. See, the problem is I'm running out of time. I not have much time. We have time to look at one more.
What do we do?
Could look at Nike again.
LHX who is that? Who somebody said?
LHX.
Maybe not.
Aerospace. Oh, that's L3 Harris.
Well, that's L3 Harris.
Yeah, I wanted to look at that one because I know
your friend
them.
worked there.
I worked there. I was there for a little bit.
Does anyone want pizza? I'm having dinner, Spartacus says.
Yeah, you're in Europe.
I love pizza.
Are we looking at L3 Harris, really? Or are we going to look at something else? Okay, what are we going to look at?
I thought it was something that...
PHM, OVV, FIS. Come on, guys, tell me what to look at. Wish I had a dartboard. We screened the search, so this isn't like random.
Let's do TTD.
TTD. The Trade Desk. Inc. All right.
Look at that's. Oh, it is small. The Trade Desk Incorporated operates as a technology company in the United States and internationally. The company creates, manages, and optimizes digital advertising campaigns across ad formats, channels, and devices, including CTV and other video, display, audio, and native on a multitude of devices such as televisions, streaming devices, mobile devices, computers, and digital out-of-home devices. It provides data and other value-added services. It serves advertising agencies, advertisers, and other service providers for agencies or advertisers. That was a lot of advertising in one sentence. The Trade Desk was incorporated in 2009 and is headquarters in Ventura, California. Spartacus is the grown-up. He keeps us focused when we get carried away. That he is. He seems to be the one that always brings us back to the stock talk when we get off the rails, talking about spaghetti or food or some sort of weird government conspiracy, which we haven't talked about this stream. We haven't had any conspiracies. I don't know where Tom went. I can't control his screen, so I can't show you things. But what I can do is look this up. Hey, he's back.
Hey.
TTD.
While I was getting all my best and bright ideas out.
They are down. Look at them.
They are. So I kind of like Charter, man.
Out of all the ones they don't do a dividend, though.
No, that's the problem. But I got to think more about this. I'm not sure yet. We go back and forth on this stuff like all the freaking time. Because the thing is like, you know, the truth behind buy an index fund and like just chill. There's truth to that.
There's truth.
There's truth in that.
And it works.
You're not going to get 20% every year. But the amount of like back and forth just to get that few extra percent, it does add up over a long period of time. But like it's a lot more work, as you know, as we stream. It's a lot more work to do this than just to do that. But I don't know. I mean, I kind of enjoy it, so that's why we're doing it. Plus, I'd rather get 20% than 10. So, Trade Desk. They're fairly highly held by institutions. They're only a $6 billion company. Supposedly, we're supposed to be well versed in this one. Like, we're supposed to understand how they work and how they do things, and we're supposed to be able to make money on. Now, here's the thing: if we were better at advertising, the channel would be bigger. So maybe we don't know how to do this stuff. But let's see what they got. Make sure this is the right one. What does Brian think? Yeah, it is. This is them.
There's a lot of advertising in one sentence. That's what I think.
Is there? That's one sentence? No. Yeah, actually it is. That's a really long sentence.
At the bottom it says, it serves advertising agencies, advertisers, and other service providers or agencies or advertisers. It seems redundant.
That's right up my alley. XYL is on sale. I like them too. I'm not sure though yet. I'm not sure what we're going to do. These guys don't pay a dividend. Their net profit margin, I don't know if I like the idea that we're going to compare to these, because if you don't know the business industry, like sometimes these get it wrong. I know it's not some person sitting there going, oh, let's compare this. They'd have to do that for thousands of companies every single month. But as far as like down 82%. So that's a crazy thing to me, is their earnings per share is below where, yeah, okay. They're not yet quite profitable. Why'd you want to look at this one, Brian?
Because it seemed like one I didn't know.
Okay, let's go look. They had no cash. How did this get on our screener?
You put it on there.
I did, but how did it get on there? Oh, well, I'll keep looking.
How big are they?
They're tiny, like 6 billion.
Yeah.
So
tiny.
6.1 billion. Yeah, it's a tiny billions, tiny in billions.
Liabilities.
That's interesting. They're not diluting. Even though they're struggling, that could be a growth statement there. That could just be, hey, we started, we're growing, and they are growing a lot. Okay. Even their operating income is good. Okay. I'm with you. I see it. I see it now. I see how it hits the screener. So the reports haven't caught up to the actual earnings.
60% net income increase.
As I read the reports.
Yeah. Total cash for operations is up.
This is how companies should work. They should make money, but they're spending a lot of money. Okay, I would want to know what that's for. Let's go to their website. Let's do it. They got a website, right? Wasn't I just there?
While you're looking at that, I want to reply to Matt when he said we talked a bit about China and aliens for our conspiracy. He also says XYL is on sale. Just saying. He keeps hovering over that button. But I looked up your Chinese government's thing, and it says, no, the Chinese government did not issue a nationwide directive or emergency alert telling ordinary citizens not to engage with extraterrestrials. The viral claim stems from a misinterpretation of a scientific protocol rather than a civil defense disorder. Civil defense order.
That's
Could
not
be a
what
disorder.
it was. It was Trump trolling the Chinese government. That's what it was.
It comes from the SETI guidelines that they updated that states and SETI researchers and institutions must not transmit a response if a signal is ever detected. Instead, any reply must be preceded by international consultation, potentially involving the United Nations. Chinese state media outlets such as CCTV News and Red Star News widely publicize the scientific update with headlines like "Do not reply to aliens without authorization!" exclamation point. These reports often drew parallels to the popular science fiction novel The Three-Body Problem, which is actually a pretty good show. While the coverage was prominent, it focused on scientific policy for astronomers and researchers, not instructions for the general public. So anyway.
That was very informative, Brian. I'm going to say another cool word. Omni-channel.
That is a cool turd. That's a cool turd.
That's a cool turd. Yeah, I can tell what you think of this stock already.
Have you ever done that? Just looking. That's a pretty cool turd.
That one looks like Ross Perot.
All right.
It's like a potato.
Bull. Bull was supposed to check on it last week. There's Spartacus keeping us on track.
I'm on track. I'm looking at. I said omni-channel.
We were supposed to look at Bull because we said we would last week.
BOWL.
You Bull.
BUL.
Mess with the bull, you get the horns.
We'll probably have to do that next week. Oh, it's an ETF. Yeah, we'll have to do that next week. Because I have to go.
That's what we said last week.
I know. Spartacus, you got to remind us earlier, man.
Yeah.
And then repeatedly.
or maybe we should maybe make notes. If we were a good channel, we would make notes of the things that we would say we'd do, and we'd do them.
Well, that would be we actually get paid for this, and then somebody tells us to do the thing because we forget.
There.
You're not marketing enough. No, we're not.
Go there and put it there, Spartacus. If you could sign in.
Advertising is I wonder who started the trade desk and where they came from. Because Google is very good about that ad agency platform. Amazon's got one too. How are they?
Oh, he says bull. BULL, not BUL.
That's a lot of bull. Hang on. BULL. Weeble. Oh. Yeah, I know who they are.
Yeah. We almost went with them.
You did?
Yeah, instead of Ameritrade.
Look, it's my heart rate every time I do a financial statement.
Beep, beep.
When I'm reminded that I worked 70 hours a week for the whole year.
Breathe, Tom, breathe.
Yep. I actually had AI do a report on that. It's so how many hours am I really actually working on stuff? And it said 71 hours a week. So, are you kidding me? Yep, it's not kidding me. Good.
Well, you think about it. That's working. That's work sometimes to think.
Yes, we did the Saugatuck Dune rides 2 weekends ago, and I'm constantly doing stuff on my phone. Does he ever stop doing stuff? And they're like, no. My wife said, no, he can't. So I want to.
You're like a shark. You got to keep swimming, otherwise you'll die, suffocate.
That's the problem with being a small business owner is it's not, unless you got major investors backing you, it's not you can stop. You have to, if you do stop, customers don't get products, or service doesn't happen or something goes wrong. So it's a hard thing.
Matt, the answer is always crypto.
So buy stocks. Corporate fact sheet. All these smiling people, they're all happy. Come on, zoom in. I want to see the smiling,
I work
happy
at the
people.
Desk.
Actually, they probably are smiling. Look at what their company's been doing.
Look what Jeff Green's looking at something. The top guy. The CEO. Look, he's looking up at something.
It's like,
What the hell is that? What's over you?
Stop wasting my time. I'm growing a company, you jerks. His time is like worth billions of dollars a second. That's not a stressful job at all. Everybody who thinks like the CEOs are the problem, it's not really. If they're public, it's usually the board and the investors that create the issues. CEOs do contribute, but like if they don't do what the board tells them, they're fired. So
yep. But he could buy your company with the petty cash they have in the office.
Probably. Maybe that's why they're so interested in the company. It's like, hey, there's a sucker. We can get that one.
We just used our yearly coffee allowance to buy your company.
You know what would probably work too is that they would be like, hey, we can make it so that you're not working 70 hours a week. You can work 60 hours a week. And I'd probably be like, oh, that sounds nice. So they're the Gartner, they're the Peer Insights. They got the ad tech there. So they're in advertising. What does that say about Facebook? Okay. I'm actually interested. These guys
Facebook's a dating mining company. They're not really an advertising company.
Well, if you're going to be effective advertiser, aren't you going to have to know?
You got a data mine.
Yeah, you have to have that data
mine. Where your product?
Our logo is the primary identifier for our brand. Are you kidding me? Did they actually write this? Okay, hang on a minute. They did. Our logo is the primary identifier for our brand. It captures our name, mission, and legacy. Very good.
It is employed to quickly communicate our identity to the world. It is always paired with our power icon. Please don't separate our word mark from the power icon. Do not display one without the other. The logo has been carefully crafted to read well, even at small sizes. There's no limit at a large scale, but be careful at smaller sizes. If legibility is an issue, it's too small. If you could read this, you're too close.
Okay, so either they're a bunch of brilliant engineers that have no marketing sense, or they actually have a sense of humor. I think it might be the first one.
Our color palette has 3 colors. Do not use any other colors. They must be used.
So this is if you use the trade desk for your advertising. That's all this is. That's kind of cool, though.
Are they really standing their company on the definition of a logo? Yes. Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. Okay. Where do they have it? I think California is where these guys are. Let's verify that.
The power logo.
Oh, they got a few offices. Bengaluru. India. So they're in India, Washington, California, and Massachusetts. They're all over the place. So if there's good, they keep going. They're everywhere.
Yeah, they are everywhere.
Wow. I would want to know. I don't think we're going to find out right now, but I would want to know. And we're going to have to probably look at these guys a little bit more. Maybe we'll do that next week.
They use WeWork.
Like, where do they get some of their data from? Like, how do they, because if you're an advertising resource and you're going to send your data out there, who do they send it to? Who do they sell to? I know who would buy their stuff. Like, my company might buy their stuff because, hey, we want to get our name out there or whatever. But who are they selling it to and where did they even get the information? They'll probably tell you that's proprietary. Like, you're not getting that info. That's how we make our money.
See that login button up there? You press that and you give them all your information.
I'm going to do it. I pressed it.
That's the logo. I said login.
It says an objectively better way to advertise. Get started. They got to work with the big 3, man. There's no way that they can be doing this on their own. I think we should look more, though. It's fascinating to me because once you understand how the whole... Oh, here you go. We buy the whole internet. That's awesome.
Nice.
Even media that isn't digital will be transacted digitally in the future. That's probably true. We got FX in here, Netflix, Paramount.
They got all of the streamers.
Oh, so are they advertising through like mass media?
Yep.
This is not a web browser advertiser. This is a mass media browser.
Media.
Oh, okay.
And they got Fox News and Wall Street Journal.
That's pretty catchy. We buy the whole internet.
Okay. Pandora, they even got the music streamers.
The older ones. Aren't the younger generations using something else?
Like Apple Music or Spotify.
I want to look at these guys more just because I'm curious. We work in technology, so it's nice to know what's actually going on out there. We buy data. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. This is my actual question. Foursquare. Okay. Walmart.
Lucid.
You know, it's amazing how much like places like Walmart know about people. It's kind of depressing too. Interesting. Yeah, we'll have to look more at this next week. If you guys got stocks you want us to poke at and just kind of look at, just let us know. We'll hop into Kajabi. Brian will be working on that probably profusely and stressfully over the weekend in the middle of the night, even though he's not supposed to. And then we'll take a look.
I got drywall to put up, man.
He'll be thinking about Kajabi and stocks. Yeah, so this is actually quite a helpful thing. I want to look at these guys more. I'm going to bookmark this. Come back to it. You go over here.
Might be an actual growth stock for us.
Maybe. That's probably why it showed up. There's a risk. I mean, there's some risk to this one, but if you know the space, then you know how they're buying and selling the data. There's actually a real opportunity there. Kind of like this rain greater than entered.
Entered.
Do we have anything else before we try to raid somebody and probably fail horribly? So get ready, Brian.
All the young people are not using Grizzle. You don't know young people.
Brian has kids. He's qualified to be uninformed.
Speak now.
So buy NFTs. Yeah, we're going to buy the ape.
The apes are so last year, man.
So whatever happened to that guy that bought the banana that was sticking to the wall? Like, whatever happened to that guy?
I think somebody ate it or something happened to it.
I think it was the guy that bought it. I think he he ate the banana. It was art. That's just a clever way to avoid a big tax bill by donating to a nonprofit. Your buddy. Stick a banana to the wall. Call it art. Here you go. Here's $500 million.
Just ask Hunter Biden.
Ouch. I didn't say that.
I said it.
Come
at me, bro.
No, don't. You come after. Actually, don't go after him either.
Hunter's easy. You just throw a bag of cocaine at him, and that keeps him busy for a while.
Oh man.
He's like a dog that way. Come on, go fetch.
I can tell Brian has a lot of love there.
He's just an easy target. That's all.
So am I. I don't do that stuff though. I'm.
But you pay my bills.
I'm pretty boring, man.
You signed my check, so.
Yeah, the tiny little pennies that it is. I like these guys. I'm not sure why, but I like this. And
I like that Market Edge says to avoid.
I like that too. In case anybody's curious, Market Edge is usually very technical and we're very fundamental. So we're often at odds, but I do like using the technical stuff that Market Edge says to understand, like, yeah, see right here, the stochastic oscillator. I like finding the oversold one. So when Market Edge says avoid, that's usually a good fundamental sign. It's not that we don't like Market Edge. We actually like them for that reason.
Razor Core. There's no love like the love between a Biden and their sack of white powder. And then Matt chimes in with Brian has access to bags of cocaine.
Good Lord.
I will never say yes, no. I will neither.
You can test me all you want. I'm going to pass every one of them. I don't do that stuff. I mean, come on, seriously. We're analyzing stocks on social media. Do you really think that, like, I mean, who does that? And
I think I'd be a lot peppier if I was doing that.
And here is WPP PLC.
Okay, Ben Stein.
Their net profit margin is negative 1.55%.
Bueller.
I mean, seriously, you go on social media, try to help people how to invest. I mean, what? Most people on social media want like the next great viral trend. I'm trying to help people not lose their money. What a weird thing to do.
I want a 10,000x my money now.
I have problems, Brian.
You do.
I have so many problems.
Many problems.
There are many problems. Let's try to rate somebody. What do you got? Who do you got?
Let's find someone.
Want to do the robot race? Actually, I don't know if this is live anymore. Let's he looks non.
I'm going home.
What's with all the like super sensational people? Like why is it the clickbait? It's killing me. That's what we're up against. I'm seriously, that's what you're up against. You're up these like super
the quartering.
Hey, that's a cool one. You should probably watch that one.
Which one?
The debt bomb. It's like it's us.
Oh yeah, look at that. It is us.
That one's not bad. Okay, so Alex Jones. Oh wait, that's Alex Jones.
I like Alex Jones. Come on.
He looks so sad. I can't imagine why. The difference drift. I don't know. Guys, we're probably not really good at like figuring out which one is a good one to do. You could do Russell Brand. He's what's with the shirt ripped off?
Yeah, he's always like that though.
Very eccentric.
Live.
That's very eccentric. I wonder if he's got those glasses on because they got light shining in his face. I will admit, it's really hard to like look at the screen with this light in my face. He's got a piano. What kind of piano is that, do you think? Want to do this guy? Trump threatens Canada after Premier tells him to kiss my...
Russell Brand?
My Lake of America.
We could do Russell Brand. He won't acknowledge our existence, but we could do Russell Brand. Is he premium? Make sure he's not premium. It doesn't look like he's premium.
Oh, he's not premium.
All right.
He won't acknowledge our existence. Hey, Russell Brand, 20% per year, man. We got you covered. Get us licensed and sponsored first, though, with a team of attorneys.
He's got a lot of money. We could help him invest it.
Just look at the piano. See, he's got money. Anybody with a piano that's an actual grand piano, they got money. Just talk to them. I don't have money. Anyways, let's go here. I'm gonna try it. You know you're big when you can use swear words in the title and still garner thousands of people to watch the channel. Oh man. Yeah, have a good weekend, guys. Thank you very much for watching. So next week, I think we got to make a decision. I'm going to try to make a decision next week. We'll talk about a little bit about why we did it. And then probably we'll just keep looking at some stocks. If there's topics that you want us to talk about, because Brian is super entertaining and fun, and you want to see him with his shirt ripped off like that with the bouncing pecs and the super sexy vibes. That's so weird. Just let us know. We'll do it.
That's Russell Brand, though. Man's got away with words. I'll give you that.
Hey, our words are better than his. We have the best words.
He just can string them together in sentences better than we can.
No way. I got to train you better. We'll be better than him. You'll see. We got this.
All right.
Even though we're talking stocks, which are not easy to string words together with. All right, here we go.
Oh,
Here we go.
okay.
Ready? Ready? Oh, wait. Yay. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.